no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
Raider Nation, what is going on? You are watching the Las Vegas Raiders Report. I'm Mitchell Renz, and yes, you made it to the #1 most watched Raiders channel on YouTube. Congratulations. We're going to get into today's news. We're going to talk about some rumors. I'm going to tell you whether or not Trent Brown, Josh Jacobs, Johnathan Abram, Damon Arnette, Jeff Heath, all these dudes are going to be playing against the Colts. And I have a mind-blowing stat about Derek Carr at the very, very end of the show. But before I get into all of that, dude, round of applause for Alec Ingold. Everything that this guy does on the field is great, but he is an even better person off the field. He has been nominated for the Raiders' Walter Payton Man of the Year nominee. But you know what? I want him to win the award, and we need all y'all's help. So Raider Nation, assemble. I know you can do it on Twitter. That's a fact. So you need to go to Alec Ingold's Twitter, at AI_XLV. Every retweet, tweet, it counts as a vote. Y'all can get together. Raider Nation is a family. Let's all assemble. Let's get this man to win the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because I'm telling you what, he absolutely deserves it. If you can't find his Twitter, I also retweeted it. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365. But Twitter for me the last 48 hours has been a rough area, but it's all love. It's all good. Let's get into today's show. Some news and some rumors, shall we? Trent Brown. We get to talk about Trent Brown. Finally, is he playing against the Colts Tuesday? I gave it only 3 Chucky heads because I didn't have the cojones to put it 4. Guess what? I can't show you the cojones, but I am going to give it 4 Chucky heads on today's episode. It's good to have the big man back. Derek Carr sounded very happy to have him back. Denzel Good spoke that it gave the offensive line a lot of confidence to have him back. And I mean, he is regarded as being one of the best right tackles in all of football. This also really helps your running game because the Indianapolis Colts have one of the best defensive fronts in football. They have one of the best defenses in all of football. So if you can come out, be physical, because this year when the Colts have lost, they've given up an average of 138.5 rushing yards per game. If you can out-physical the Colts, you're going to, a lot of times, come away with a win. And Trent Brown definitely helps the Raiders do that. So the entire week I've been saying, hey, y'all, join the Noti gang. It's literally as simple as going underneath the video and clicking on the bell. That way, when I drop a new video here, you don't miss it. It's like when somebody texts you. You know, maybe you're getting a booty call at 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever you're doing. It pops up on your phone, and instead of it saying, you up, it's going to say, Las Vegas Raiders Report video. I don't want you to miss anything. I don't want you to miss the latest news and rumors. So seriously, subscribe and turn on those notifications. Next thing we're going to talk about is Josh Jacobs. Last week, or I should say Tuesday, all the reports from John Gruden. Josh isn't going to play. They didn't know if he was going to go, so I gave it 3 Chucky heads he wouldn't. But you know what? I'm actually going to give it 3 Chucky heads that it's pretty likely, 95% chance Josh Jacobs plays against the Colts. There's been some new reports out there. It looks like the ankle has responded well to treatment. The only way he doesn't go is if there is a major setback or if he doesn't feel right during pre-game warm-ups. Obviously, when I saw the sprained ankle against the Falcons, this made all of us panic. Yes, we put a lot of focus on Carr. Yes, we put a lot of focus on the passing game. But this is still, in my opinion, a run-first team, a team that needs to be very physical. And Devontae Booker's a good number 2 back. He really is. And he's been a lot better than what I thought he was going to be. But Josh Jacobs is the main focal point of this offense. So for him to be healthy, for him to be ready to go against the Colts, that's good news. What really scared me was the fact that the Raiders were bringing in Chiefs' old running back Spencer Ware. He's like 29 years old. They ended up bringing him in for a workout. They just wanted to see how much wear and tear was left on those tires. And anytime that happens, you have to then look at the players who start for you at the position. And for us, it was Josh Jacobs. The fact that at this current juncture, Spencer Ware has not been signed, I do think that's a very, very good sign for Josh. Another player that's been coming up in the headlines, man, Marshawn Lynch. He came out and said today that he wants to return to the NFL, and he wants to return to a playoff caliber team. Now, y'all, I love Beast Mode. He's a fun player, brings a lot of physicality. Obviously, I know a lot of people in Oakland love him. I know a lot of Raider fans love him. I said 3 weeks ago, You don't bring back Marshawn Lynch. Why? He's just washed up at this point. He averaged 2.8 yards per carry the last time he played for the Seattle Seahawks, and the beast mode, it's just not there anymore, y'all. So no, you don't go out and bring back Marshawn Lynch. Now, out of the 3 players that you see on screen right now, who do you think is the biggest addition, right? Trent Brown, Josh Jacobs, Johnathan Abram. Because you are going to be able to get all 3 of these guys back. So type TB for Trent Brown, type JJ for Josh Jacobs, or I want you to type JA for Johnathan Abram. Now, I've been getting a lot of heat on Twitter. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an Instagram Live this, I believe it's going to be on Saturday. So if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. If you want to ask me about anything about my past, if you want to talk to me about all the crazy things that have been going on, we're going to be able to do that on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365. I appreciate everyone that stayed tough with me. It's been a wild week, but you know what? I want to talk about a few things, get a few things out there that need to be said. So follow me on Instagram at Mitchell Renz 365 for my live show. It's going to be on Saturday. And if you've noticed, I'm wearing my Show Me Those TDs touchdown shirt. Normally, we only make this shirt available on Sundays during game day. But I was like, you know what? We're going to bend the rules a little bit. We're going to put it out on Thursday. That way y'all can have it on Sunday wearing it with me. Now, I don't know if you want it in green, if you want it in gray, black, it comes in white, all different colors. If you want to Show Me Those TDs touchdown shirt, chatsports.com/TDs. The reason why this shirt has become popular, it's funny. We go live every single Sunday or Monday, Thursday, whatever the game is, and we're live for like 5 hours. When we show this shirt, it's always after a touchdown, but it's actually been kind of a lucky shirt. So chatsports.com/TDs, go ahead and get yourself a nice t-shirt. All right, let's talk about Johnathan Abram, and is he playing versus the Indianapolis Colts? I know I kind of gave it away with that last weigh-in, but it's 3 chalky heads. It's pretty likely. It's for the main reason, just a lot of the things I said about Josh. It's probably going to be 95% chance that he plays. The only way he doesn't is if you see a setback with the knee injury that did keep him out the week before. After the Chiefs game, there is probably no player that got more hate than Johnathan Abram. And, you know, obviously he left the guy wide open. The Chiefs scored. They ended up winning the football game. One of the things that I love about the nation is how passionate they are. The one thing that I love about Johnathan Abram is how passionate he is. And the one thing that I definitely noticed wasn't there against the Jets this past week, passion. And if he's out there on the football field, if he's out there able to clog up the running game, because I don't want to see Ty Johnson, I don't want to see, Josh Adams run for another 200 yards on us. That was a joke. Johnathan Abram is going to be tough. It looks like he's going to be out there playing major get for the Raiders. So we're going to ask you one more time. TB for Trent Brown, JJ for Josh Jacobs, or JA for Johnathan Abram. Who is the bigger addition that we get back? My 2 cents here. I'm actually going to go with Trent Brown because we can be a lot more physical on that offensive line. So I'm actually going to type TB for Brown. 3 more things to talk about, and then I'm hasta la vista, baby. Damon Arnette, is he going to be out week 14? I gave it 4 Chucky heads on Tuesday. I'm going to bump it down, though, to 3. I'm still going to say it's pretty likely. I will also say that I've been confident in a lot of the reports that have come out about Arnette. So John Gruden, when he spoke about him on Monday, wasn't confident that he was going to be able to play. Then some stuff came out on Tuesday, still not a lot of confidence. He hasn't been rolled out yet. That's a positive sign. However, he's dealing with a shoulder, concussion, neck type of injury. I'm not a doctor, but if you're involving your shoulder, your neck, and a concussion all wrapped together in one, that's definitely concerning. Another injury that has been concerning a lot of people as well has been Jeff Heath, because if you didn't have Johnathan Abram and you didn't have Jeff Heath, that was going to be, you're relying on Eric Harris and Dale Levitt to play safety. Luckily, it looks like Abram's going to be back, and it also looks like Jeff Heath is going to be able to play. So there was a report that came out today that noted Heath has responded well. He's going through the concussion protocol, and the Raiders right now do anticipate to have Jeff Heath out onto the football field against the Indianapolis Colts. So again, it's really good news. Now, you've been hearing me say Colts. Why? Because we're playing Indy this week at 8-4, and when you look at the NFC playoff picture, right now Indy, they're there at the 7 seed, and then the Raiders are sitting there at 8. So when you look at the Week 14 odds, this is a game where you're like, hey, man, you got to buckle it up. You better be ready to play, because you weren't ready to play against the Jets, plain and simple. And if you want to be able to get into the playoffs, You can look at the other 3 games that I showed you. That's fine and all. But it starts this week. I hope you're awake, hope you're ready to rock and roll, and I hope the Raiders get a W. And hopefully, our watch party is going to be a lot more fun because I had way too many gray hairs after this past game. And when the Raiders score, when the Raiders are fun, these watch parties are by far one of the most entertaining things that I can do here at work. We had, I believe it was like 85,000 people join us last week. I want to try to get to 100,000 views this week. So these watch parties, they start 10 minutes before kickoff, okay? So the Raiders, 4:05. This bad boy's going to start at 3:55. Don't miss it. We give you the play-by-play live show, and it's a lot of fun. If you join our Tuesday live shows, this is that on steroids, and it's for 5 hours. Go ahead and subscribe, youtube.com/Raiders Report, because I get it. Cable's expensive. We're for free, and if the game's not in your network, we got you covered. So you need something to wear on game day, right? I don't know about you. Sometimes I get a little sloppy, whether you're eating dinner or whether you spill a beer on you. That's part of tailgating. The other thing that I understand, jerseys, they're expensive. But maybe you can get a jersey t-shirt of your favorite player. We got all different sizes, all different colors, color rush styles as well, and they are available at chatsports.com/jerseyt. Holidays are right around the corner. And believe me, man, like 2020 has been a tough year for everyone. Imagine working in sports when there are no sports. Like, we all went through it. I'm trying to save you all some money, so if you want to go ahead and get an awesome stocking stuffer or something you can put underneath the tree, heck, if you're Jewish and you got Hanukkah coming up, 8 jerseys. It's an awesome gift. Chatsports.com/jerseyt. Also, some of these are as low as $23.99. That link is available for y'all in the comments and in the description. Let's talk about Daryl Worley. So the Raiders, they signed Daryl Worley on Tuesday, bringing him back. So originally he was cut by the Dallas Cowboys. He was on the Bills practice squad. Is he going to be playing this week against the Colts? No. For Chucky Heads, he is out. Unfortunately, he is not going to be able to play. I was kind of hoping that you could at least have a little bit of extra depth. His first gameplay experience with the Raiders this year is going to be against the Los Angeles Chargers on Thursday Night Football. So hopefully y'all are ready to rock and roll. Hopefully y'all join me for that one. But yes, Daryl Worley is not going to be playing this week. Now, I don't know why. I did get some hate on Instagram for not liking the Daryl Worley signing. If you were to ask me, I would have given it a C grade. I thought it was more of a depth move, but this show, not about me. It's about the nation, and I had somebody say, Mitch, I don't watch the Raiders Report for you. I watch it for the Raiders. Good. You should, because if I had a show called the Mitchell Report, 1, that name's already taken, and 2, I don't know baseball that well. So I'm glad you guys are here for the Raiders. I'm here for the Raiders. So grade the signing of Daryl Worley. A, B, C, D, or F. I'm going to give it a C. If you disagree, you know who you are. You know where to find me. All right, the last thing we're going to talk about here is Derek Carr, and has he been elite this year in the red zone? One of the biggest issues for Carr, I would say, the past 6 years, is him not actually being very efficient in the red zone. Dude, Derek has been an absolute stud in the red zone this year. I'll actually say, I think this has actually been his best year by far for what he's had to deal with, for all the craziness with COVID. And sure, he's got a fumbling issue, but this dude has been incredible, especially in the red zone. I mean, look at these numbers down here. You see them? They're pretty nice. 15 touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the red zone. He has done everything he's asked to. Yes, Henry Ruggs hasn't stepped up like we've hoped, but he continues to be able to find dudes like a Darren Waller, like a Nelson Aguilar, like Hunter Renfrow. And even then, I mean, this past week against the Jets, you guys can agree if you made it this far in the video, he was running towards that right pylon with the football in his left hand, and I was like, oh no, he's going to fumble. Oh no, and then he scored a touchdown. It's a different Derek Carr, especially in the red zone. And again, y'all, if you made it this far in the video, we are trying to get to 100,000 subs before the Cowboys report. They're kicking my butt. They're up like 15,000 on us. So please subscribe. Send the link that you see below, youtube.com/Raiders Report, to all of the Raider fans out there. And make sure you join me for my live watch party against the Colts. Remember, it starts 10 minutes before kickoff. Much love to everyone. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend. I'm out.